Hey folks, Madcat here from The Balcony Show. Now, if you haven't heard about Anchor, well then I gotta tell you, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. First, it's free. And who the hell doesn't love free? I know I do. I mean, come on. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or your computer. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And talk about doing the legwork. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you, so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. So, download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Cheers and be well, and keep listening to us right here on The Balcony Show. Coming to you from the top of the Poconos, it's The Balcony Show with your host, Ann Thatcher, Bo Summer, and me, the Madcat. We have searched the globe for the best in indie music, so you don't have to. So here we go, The Balcony Show.
And you're back on The Balcony Show. It's only been a week.
Feels
like
a prison sentence for me, Ann.
Feels more than a week. My God,
More
a lot
than a
has
week?
happened.
I don't know. What can I say? There's, as usual, for all of those people that were affected by the hurricane Ida, I hope you're getting through it. Our hearts and prayers and stuff go out to you. So with that, we're going to start the show.
Oh, which usually means just jump right in and abuse me. I guess.
All right.
So I was looking, perusing the internet as one does.
Yeah.
And I came across, something made me think of this, but this
Your
is
twisted mind made you think of it, Ann.
funny ways to answer the phone.
Ooh.
Which is a little bit different, Bo, if you want to.
Oh.
So maybe the two of you can take turns.
Sure.
So let's So you can start, Madcat. This is funny ways to answer the phone.
Which is funny enough. I mean, not dating myself, but I mean, I've definitely used a few of these over the generations. Let's see here. Okay, so funny ways to answer the phone. Number 1, City Moore, you kill him, we chill him. Ooh, and you stab him, we slab him. Yeah.
I don't know how apropos that is right now, but anyway, we'll move past that. Oh, isn't this perfect for me? Well, it's really not, but get rid of that devilish little laugh, Mr. Madcat. All right, number 2, Dick's Hot Dogs. If you like hot dogs, you'll love Dick's.
That's kind of funny.
Do it in a different accent. Okay, here we go.
Oh, see, here we go, jumping through Ann's freaking rings of fire.
Oh, yeah, do number 2 in a special accent for us.
Number 3.
Yeah.
No, I want to hear number 2.
Why?
I don't know. Just do it.
See, do you hear this? Yeah, Dick's Hot Dogs. If
There you go.
like hot dogs, you love Dick. I mean, I could have gone another direction, but here in 2021, that had probably gotten me canceled. Could have pulled out an alter ego named Sven.
That was very good. That was impressive.
Yes. All right, so funny ways to answer the phone. Number 3, constipation annihilation. Are you running low on X-Lax?
So you got to answer the phone now. Go ahead.
Bring.
Bring. We need a ringer.
Oh, do we?
That's our ringer.
This is a ringer. Bring, bring.
Oh, I got that thing that was on my card at my birthday. I could just bring that whenever we
Oh,
got
yeah. Bring.
ring something. All right, so constipation annihilation. Are you running low on X-Lax? That's just messed up.
Oh.
Because, like, what if the person on the other end of the line really does have, like, a loose bowel? And he just made, like,
It's just digressing.
You know? All right, go ahead. Take us.
All right. Don't kill me for number 4.
All right.
No pun intended.
Oh, yeah. Actually, you know what? Considering what month it is, let's just go ahead and skip that one.
Yeah, let's skip number 4.
Since it is that it is awareness month for that.
I guess so, yeah.
All right.
That would be just
all right. So I'm off the hook. Next, number 5. Go ahead,
No,
Madcat.
your turn.
No, you
Ah.
advance is what it's like playing Jumanji.
All right, whatever. Bring. Who's gonna call me? Ah, no, the voices are back.
That would be kind of fun, though. Somebody calls and then you just sit there and act like you're just having a completely different conversation.
Yeah, like
Like-
psychotic
when they
breakdown.
call.
Like back in the day with the party lines. Like you'd be sitting there having a conversation with somebody, but you could hear somebody else's
Oh,
conversation.
yeah. Ooh, and the lines cross.
I just dated myself. I
did.
just dated all of us, I guess.
Yeah, you
I
did.
like the next one.
All right, so number 6.
Bring, bring.
Bring.
Go ahead, caller. You're on the air.
I mean, seriously, could you imagine if you called somebody and said, "Go ahead, caller, you're on the air."
Not as foul-mouthed as I am.
When they call to tell you about your car warranty or whatever,
Yeah,
they
like-
want to extend your
This is your extended car warranty.
Oh my God! All right, next one, number 7. Oh, my kid will like this because she's a big fan of this show. Right? Is this from the show that I'm thinking it's from?
Yep.
Because I don't know. I watch it, but I don't know enough about it. But anyway, Mike. All right, give me the ring.
Bring, bring.
Michael Scott's Dunder Mifflin Scranton Meredith Palmer Memorial Celebrity Rabies Awareness Pro Am Fun Run Race for the Cure. Welcome.
Wow. I'm actually really
was
glad
too
because, well, right, with my missing chiclet in the front, that would have been a complete struggle for me to say. And then you'd have Ann over there. Ooh, use a different accent when you say it. I'd have hernia
Ooh,
just say.
do a Scottish one for number 7.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Right. That's it.
No, number 7.
Oh no. Why would you want me to do that?
Redo because it's funny.
It'll be an intelligible mess.
That's why I want you to do it.
Michael
on.
Scott's Dunder Mifflin Scranton Meredith Palmer Memorial Celebrity Rabies Awareness Pro Am Fun Race for the Cure.
Now that's what I'm talking about. I just spit. I'm sorry. Oh my God.
There's something matter with you people, man. All right, let's see. Where are we at here? Number 8. Thank you for helping.
Wait.
What?
Bring.
Thank you for helping. May I hold you?
Oh, that's cute. Oh, jeez.
Oh, hell yeah. Let's go ahead. God, this worked out just
you-
perfectly.
Are you going to do it?
No, this is yours. Your turn.
No, I'm going to do it, but I need you to do that first part there.
What,
so
the
give
heavy
me-
breathing?
He's
Yeah.
got to do the whole. I wanted him to
Or
do
am I
it.
supposed
Are you
to?
kidding? I'm fat. I heavy breathe anyway.
Yeah, no, this one's for you.
All right, fine.
Come on.
Heavy breathing.
Herb West is now in studio.
Mm. He's dead now. What do you want me to do with the body?
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
What? Who are you talking to? Oh my God. Well, that's perfect for a number for the last
The
one.
last one.
Bring, bring. Blood be gone. How many bodies?
So there you have it.
Oh my God.
Trick your friends.
Trick your friends.
We used to call people up and say, is your refrigerator running?
Oh, yeah.
Well, you better go catch it.
You remember crazy calls? You gotta wait for the beep. You don't remember them? It's back in the answering machine days, kids.
Yes.
It's way back then. We used to have these little boxes tied to our landline phones. You gotta wait for the beep.
Weren't there guys like some crazy two crazy guys? They were like they got famous because of
The
what?
jerky boys?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll wrap you in the head with
Yeah.
a ratchet.
Didn't they have like outgoing like answering machine messages that you
they
could?
They were like the crazy
The jerky
crankers
boys.
of the day. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like they would just call people up and mess with them.
Crazy
Yes, it's
crankers.
Frank Rizzo. Who used up
Crazy
Rizzo.
crankers.
So, anyways, we better get out of here and get started with the
All right.
show. We're going to have Chesney Claire. She's going to be on the show with us later. She is our featured guest today. But first, we're going to hear a song from Taylor Tote, Quarter Life Crisis. So take a listen, and we'll be right back with the rest of the show.
Wish I could rewind and fast forward at the same time. Move as fast as I can, but I don't wanna rush it to the end. I'm jumping out of planes just to feel something. Yet I'm scared of the dark when no one's there to keep you safe. The monsters in my head are also under my bed, and when you're in between, no one takes it seriously. When you're too young and too old, you've gotta tug of war where your heart goes, but let go of the rope, get excited. You're thriving through your quarter-life crisis. Got all these bills to pay, but just spent all my money on drinks. Blacking out on Tuesdays when my friends are getting married on Sunday. Trying on everyone's last name just to see if it's gonna rain. But if it fits today, I'm not changing mine anyway. I wish I was 5, can't wait till I'm 5-year-old's mine. And when you're in between, no one takes it seriously. When you're too young and too old, you've gotta tug of war where your heart goes, but let go of the rope, get excited. You're thriving through your quarter-life crisis. Deep in this bottle of wine, 'cause I worry about everything all the time. Trying to get on with my life, and no one wants to give me a try. Get your shit together, you don't need all the answers. What's it gonna be when no one takes me seriously? Too young and too old, you've gotta tug of war where your heart goes, but let go of the rope, get excited. You're thriving through your quarter-life crisis. When you're too young and too old, you've gotta tug of war where your heart goes, but let go of the rope, get excited. You're thriving through your quarter-life crisis. 'Cause when you're too young and too old, you gotta tug of war where your heart goes, but let go of the rope, get excited. You're thriving through your quarter-life crisis.
And we are back on the Balcony Show, and right now we have the first song coming from tonight's interviewee, Chesney Claire. The song is 15 Candles, not 16, 15. So sit down, give it a listen. Here we go.
And I had 15 candles. If I were really broken, you would have seen me cry. 5 years unspoken, you never even said goodbye. And I don't know what I did you. Did you know I got issues from you? Don't know what to do without you. And I had 15 candles, and I wished for you. Did I waste them on you? from you. Daddy, more than ever I need you. And now you don't get to see me, and you don't know my worth. And now you don't get to see me, and you don't know my worth. They say when someone hurts you, you gotta turn the other cheek. But I don't deserve you, and I'll never be that weak. And I don't know what I did to you. Did you know I got issues from you? Don't know what to do without you. And I had 15 candles, and I wish for you. Did I waste them on you? Did you know I got issues from you? Daddy, more than ever I need you. And now you don't get to see me, and you don't know my worth. And now you don't get to see me, and you don't know my worth. And I had 15 candles. Did I waste them on you? And now you don't get to see me, and you don't know my worth. And now you don't get to see me, and you don't know my worth. And I had 15 candles. Did I waste them on you?
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the balcony. We're very excited because we have the one and only Chesney Claire on the phone from... Where are you located? Come to think of it.
I'm in Nevada. I'm in Las Vegas.
Oh, Las Vegas.
Good old
That's
Vegas.
right, Las
Yep.
Vegas. And you're-
Yes.
And our listeners just heard your song 15 Candles, which is really interesting. Tell us about that song.
Sure. Well, my father actually, my mom and my dad had a divorce whenever I was 10. And then my dad didn't see me until I was 15. He chose not to see me. And on my 15th birthday, I actually had a court-appointed session. And I saw him and I said, "Hey, Dad, it's my 15th birthday." And he just turned around and didn't talk to me. And I really wanted to put those emotions that I felt that day into a song. And so that's what 15 Candles is.
Yeah, we kind of knew it was something, but I wasn't sure what.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the
you
story.
painted a really, really...
Yeah, I wrote that down in my note. Deadbeat dad. You know?
Well, but the fact is you did a really good job with painting the picture.
Absolutely.
And
Thank you.
Fantastic song.
I find that to be a theme within your music, Chesney, and your writing. How does writing happen for you?
It's whatever I have on my heart that day, whatever I have in my feelings. And if I hear something that inspires me musically, a tune, a melody, then I'll just go from there, and it just comes out.
And you have like
raw.
47 songs underneath your belt?
Yes,
Isn't
I
it
have
I mean, that's quite a catalog for somebody your age. Really?
When did you start writing?
I started writing in 2019, so it
Whoa.
wasn't long.
So you just been spilling it out. You must have had a lot to get loose.
Yes, and my mom actually helps me songwrite, so we have quite the catalog. Yes, and during the pandemic, that only made it
Oh,
easier.
well, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
so you got picked up. tell us about Las Vegas and what happened there, because that's kind of a cool thing.
Well, I grew up in Louisiana, and after graduation, I moved to Branson, Missouri with my mom, and that was kind of our resting place, trying to figure out exactly what route we're going to take, what we're going to do from there. And I started recording covers there, and really enjoyed recording. I fell in love with recording. I fell in love with being in the studio and everything, and that's when I started songwriting, and I came here to record some original songs that I had written, and I fell in love with Las Vegas, so we came here, packed up the U-Haul, and just came.
Nice.
Good for you.
One of my good friends lives there in Las Vegas.
Nice.
She's a nurse. She's out there.
You know her?
Kathy Van Orenstrand.
No, I don't know.
We're kidding.
That'd be kind of weird, man. That'd be like a small little box right there in such a big city.
Hi, Kathy.
Nice.
Hey, shout out to Kathy. But, so, your newest song, which is going to be released, and by the time this show airs, it'll be out, Come Alive, feat, help me, Madcat, Jai Session?
It's Jay Sessions.
He does say that's Jay. Seriously?
That song is actually my latest release song, and my new song that I have coming out is called Distracted.
Oh, then I need to switch that.
Oh, don't worry about it. But yeah, that song is my latest release. I released that in May.
Okay, well, wait a minute. Let me go back. Dave, I'm going to go back. Okay. All right, which brings me to your latest song and your newest release, Distracted.
Yes.
So this is really cool. The artwork, I don't know who did the artwork for this, but it's phenomenal. I love the artwork on this, and the song is just, it's phenomenal too. So talk about the song Distracted and what it's about.
I thank you about the album artwork, because my mom took the picture and I edited the cover art. So that's just part of our independence over here.
That's working for you.
Thank you. But this song was written in Nashville with my co-writer on the song was Keegan Bost, and he is the winner of NBC's Songland. And he wrote a song for Julia Michaels that really blew up. So I thought that was real cool to be able to work with him. And Ryan Lau is the producer on this song, and we all had a blast recording it. It was like a therapy session. So this song is hopefully going to be really relatable to a lot of people, especially a lot of people my age.
Right? I think so. But let's stop, take a listen to Distracted by Chesney Claire, and we'll be right back.
I ain't never been the type to get drunk on a weekend, 'cause I don't really even like the way it makes me feel, and never spend my screen time. Hey, people need me time. Blowing off my closest friends, tell myself got good intentions, but I keep wondering why. I'm looking in the mirror, don't see eye to eye with myself anymore. I gotta keep myself distracted, yeah, doing things I've never done, looking down and looking up, something to keep my feelings captive, trying things to get me numb, I just don't have the heart to love. You say there's a conversation to be had, but I don't wanna hear it, push it back, I just keep myself distracted, but it's not working. Lately I've been getting high, out my mind on a Tuesday, never been the type to lie, I just don't know what to say. I know I need help, I keep it to myself, 'cause it feels wrong to say I'm not okay. I gotta keep myself distracted, doing things I've never done, looking down and looking up, something to keep my feelings captive, trying things to get me numb, I just don't have the heart to love. You say there's a conversation to be had, but I don't motivation to be had, but I wanna hear it, push it back. I just keep myself distracted, but it's not working.
And we are back on the Balcony Show. That was a song Distracted by Chesney Claire. So, Chesney, tell me, I see that, as it says in your bio, you keep and you own all your own publishing. You have your own publishing company. That's kind of an amazing thing to juggle with everything else, no?
Yeah, I mean, I thought, the money's going to go somewhere. I kind of want it. So I got my own publishing company. I made an LLC, and now I can be under my own publishing company.
Good for you.
Yes, absolutely. That's total independent control of everything right there. Gotta love that.
Yeah.
And you just got a sponsorship, so that's pretty cool too. Tell us about your new sponsor.
It's not a sponsor. It's a licensing agreement.
Okay.
Yeah. So
So educate me, because obviously I don't know the difference.
Oh, I barely know the difference either. It's just lingo's crazy, but they're called Sound Republica, and they're basically the Spotify equivalent in Korea. So
okay.
They're gonna put my music out to South Korea, all over South Korea.
Wow,
that's really cool.
Yes, it's very, very awesome opportunity.
You're the first artist that we've come across, and we've been doing this now for almost 7 years, that I've heard of that. So, and I heard Korea though is like happening right now. So that's interesting. That's really interesting.
The K-pop genre is really blown up. Thought it would be really good to put my music out there and see what happens.
Yeah, I got the K-pop lecture from my daughter with the eye roll. Like, you don't know what K-pop is. And I'm like, well, I guess I do now. Anyways, so your final song that we're going to play is Come Alive, feat. J Session.
Yeah, figures I'd screw that up.
No, see, I'm the one who usually messes it up, and I had it right, and he corrected me, so he was, wrong?
Yep. I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. It's rare. Fantastic video with this song, though, by the way.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Josh Sakima from LA. He's an awesome video director.
So how did this come about, this collab?
He's actually the producer on the song. So he's the vocal producer on the song, and he helped me create 5 songs whenever we moved here. So we were here probably 2 months, and we were in the studio with Jay, and I liked his voice, so I said, get on it, and that's it.
Wow, look at you. You know what? I gotta say, I like that. I like independence. I like a strong girl. You keep doing you. I mean,
absolutely. Stay alpha.
Stay
Always.
Alpha. Absolutely.
Thank you. I am gonna.
So, what do you want? Where do you see yourself in 5 years, Chesney?
I'd like to be touring. I'd like to learn more about the business than I already know. I'd like bigger social media numbers, and I'd like a good audience. And I want a Grammy.
There you go.
That's a nice goal to have.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know what? If you can see it, it can happen.
Yep.
That's what
you
they
dream
say.
It, you can do it. That's my favorite quote.
And manifest it.
That's right. I always tell my daughter, envision what you want, put it in a bubble, and blow it out to the universe, and it just might happen.
Yep.
So
just might.
All right. Well, I want to thank you, Chesney. Being sick, you know what I mean? It's super cool for you to talk to us and spend some time with us. I can't wait to see what you do. Please stay in touch and let us know if you release any more music. We definitely want to follow you. And I'm going to tell everybody where can they follow you on Instagram and your website.
Awesome. Well, you can follow me on Instagram at Chesney Claire, and my website is chesneyclaire.com. And it's been a pleasure speaking to you guys, too. I really appreciate it, and I will hit you up as soon as I have new music.
That sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a plan. All right, well, listen, we're going to I'm going to say goodnight to you, and we're going to listen to Come Alive, feat. J Session by Chesney Claire. Good night, hon. You take care.
Peace.
Good night. You guys too.
I'm wandering the streets in the witching hour. I love it when they howl at the moon. And I've been locked away in my tower. And now that I'm free, it's time to move. I come alive when it's after midnight. I just wanna taste, give me one bite. I come alive when it's after midnight. I can't control my hands in the moonlight. I'm looking for something just to get my heart to. I don't wanna feel alone. I'm running out of options, boy, you know it's obvious. I don't wanna be alone. I come alive when it's after midnight. I just wanna taste, give me one bite. I come alive when it's after midnight. I can't control my hands in the moonlight.
Baby, pull up on me, I got you where I want you. I know that I'm tangled all in your web too. It's 3 a.m. and girl, you want you proud. Baby, I just wanna make you proud.
I come alive when it's after midnight. I just wanna taste, give me one bite. I come alive when it's after midnight. I can't control my hands in the moonlight. I'm looking for something just to get my heart to. I don't wanna feel alone. I'm running out of options, boy, you know it's obvious. I don't wanna be alone. I come alive when it's after midnight. I just wanna taste, give me one bite. I come alive when it's after midnight. I can't control my hands in the moonlight. I come alive when it's after midnight. I just wanna taste, give me one bite. I come alive when it's after midnight. I just wanna taste, give me one bite. I come alive when it's after midnight. I can't control my hands in the moonlight. I come alive when it's after midnight. I just wanna taste, give me one bite. I come alive when it's after midnight. I can't control my hands in the moonlight.
Madcat's Madtrax.
Hello, everybody. And on today's Madcat's Madtrax, we have Skip Martin on the line. Now, he's going to tell us about his work on the song People Get Ready, his collaborations with many, many stars involved in this song. Skip, how are you doing?
I'm really doing great. Great to talk to you guys and excited to share this amazing project with you.
And it sounds like a very amazing project as I was reading on it. And how did this come about for you? What made you want to put this all together?
Well, we were in the COVID time, and as for all of us out there, we're locked in at home. Only thing we had, we couldn't go out and do gigs, couldn't go out and do social gatherings and so forth. And so we were locked at home, looking at news and what have you. And I was just so fed up with all these differences and different divisions and these opinions and how our country is being divided by what actually brought us into being our country, which was celebrating everybody's differences in a country full of immigrants from all over the world and people coming together and living for a common cause. And it really wasn't about that. It had become more divisive and all of that stuff.
Amen
so I said, well, what can I do? What can I do? Because I'm sick and tired of hearing all of this bull and all of this stuff. So I'm sitting on my couch and I'm thinking about it, and I created this song. I created a recording on this song by Curtis Mayfield on a gospel CD. And so while I was in COVID, I decided to go to one of my friends who was a leader of a group called As Yet out of Philadelphia, and the Babyface Camp. And so we got with, when I started talking to them about this particular song, I said, you know what? Why don't we just collaborate and add that to, and your project and so forth. And they said, we always wanted to do something like that on our albums, to do one song that was like a gospel song or a message song. And I said, yeah, we need to do something. And I heard a slight voice just say to me, expand on that. And I was like, what? So I went ahead on and I expanded on it, and I collaborated with them. We started at 9 o'clock in the evening, and we went till about 3 o'clock in the morning. I got all the guys to do their parts in 4 parts and 4 times for each of them. That was 12.
Wow.
Then I added them to my choir. And then when I got done, it really sounded great. And I'm getting ready to leave at about 3 o'clock in the morning, and I heard that voice again, but a little louder. This time it said, expand on that. And I'm like, what? So I just instead of questioning it, I just thought about it, and I went home. So it's 4 o'clock in the morning, and I'm had this in my mind, and a light came on. It said, well, just call your friends. So I started making calls to the East Coast. Now, 4 o'clock means 7 o'clock on the East Coast.
Right.
And I started calling people on the East Coast, and I started asking people. And I was up till 11 o'clock in the morning giving an invitation to people to record on this song with me. And as God would have it, after I asked all of these people, didn't one of the people say no? Everybody said yes out of love.
That's
so
fantastic.
In 2 days, I ended up having 29 people decide to be a part of this, and they started sending me in their recording of the song that I had already done, and I sent them the track without the lead vocals, and I gave them the lyrics. And then everybody went in their own facilities and recorded during COVID their parts and what they wanted to put on it. And then it was left up to me by the God Force to jigsaw puzzle and put all of those things together where everybody shined brightly like a star.
You certainly did a fine job with that.
Oh, thank you so much. So I put everybody together, and I just couldn't believe it. And one of the first people that said yes, they would do it was one of the last people that gave me actually the track, and that was Stevie Wonder. And I had already said, well, I got Stevie on here and this and that, so forth. And a month later, I still didn't have Stevie's part. And I'm like, well, maybe he's not going to do it. Maybe he changed his mind. And one morning I got up, and my wife said to me, did you see the email today? And I said, no, what? She said, Stevie sent his parts. I was like, oh my God! Oh my God!
That's perfect. That's perfect.
Oh, jeez. And I just started running around the room. I'm like, thank you, Jesus. So everything just came. That's how that came together. And now I had everybody with their parts on here. Now, again, this is COVID. So I'm not working. I don't have anything on my calendar for a year and a half, not even one gig on the calendar. That's the first time in 40 years of being a professional that I didn't have anything on my calendar for a year's time. And I'm like, so I just looked at my wife. I said, you know what? Just bear with me and roll with me, because I'm going to take money from my savings, and I'm going to make sure that this comes together and do this. And that's what I just started doing. And I paid for the studio time, and I went in with Tom Schumann from the great group Spyro Gyra, who's my counterpart. And we're like salt and pepper. We just go together great. And so we just started working on it. He co-produced it with me. And he thought I was a little bit crazy, like some of the other people did. Cause they're like, well, they didn't say crazy. They said ambitious, because I had 29 people or 28 people, not counting myself.
I get it.
And I found ways to put everybody on there and highlight them. And one thing led to another. And then I got the last person on there who's a good friend of mine. His name is Stefan Meyer. He's from Austria. He was the lead violinist for the Vienna Philharmonic Orchestra.
Wow.
And I had everything done. I had it all mastered. I had all of this stuff done. And I said, you know what, Stefan, you're my brother from another mother. I want you to be on this. Could you give me some string lines? And he gave me some string lines, but he's so powerful and so strong with what he does that the string lines just didn't work because they were competing with the vocal lines. You know, they were taking the precedence. And I said, Stephen, you know, I'm sorry, but if you could you just do pads? And pads mean just the orchestra sound, you know. And I said, that would be better than the lines, because the lines are taken away from the vocal lines. He said, yeah, I'll do it. And he went into the studio, and every time somebody contributed, I'm a cancer, and it just made me cry. I was just like, oh my God, they're giving me love and what have you. So he went in there and he recorded 6 lead violin string
That's
parts.
absolutely fantastic, man.
Then he did 4 viola parts. Then he did 4 cello parts. Then he did 2 bass parts, and that created the pad that went underneath Stevie Wonder and his harmonica solo. I took my trumpet solo out. I've been playing trumpet for 50 years as a professional. I took my trumpet solo out in honor of Stevie Wonder giving me his essence on this, who's been my friend for 40 years, taught me, gave me vocal lessons and all of these things. So
that's very cool. Not many people would do something like that. Now,
and it was a blessing.
Right. Now, how does this tell everybody how this ties in with the St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital?
Well, because once I did this and got it together, I said, well, it really isn't about me. It's about us. So what charity can I, make the proceeds or a large portion of the proceeds go to that I think that was a fair charity? And I researched them, and I found out that St. Jude's is something that they only take 9%, and the rest of the money goes directly to their causes or what have you with the kids. And I figured instead of dealing with everybody had heard about COVID, everybody had heard about, these different things and so forth. I wanted something that was universal, that affected everybody at some point in time, and children have a soft place in all of our hearts. So that's what made me choose St. Jude's. And so I called St. Jude's. I pursued them. They didn't know who I was from Ben-Hur, but I kept telling them and conveying to them with my conviction in my heart where I was from. And they heard what I had done. I sent them the track. They heard what I had done. They decided to give me the authority and authorization to use the logo and represent St. Jude's Hospital. Everything started going, just snowballing after just a whisper in my ear to do this.
Skip, I got to tell you, that is absolutely, absolutely incredible. Can you tell before we get into listening to the song, can you tell our listeners where they can pick up the song and download and listen to the song?
They can download the song on any of the platforms, from Spotify, Google Play, any of the digital platforms. The song is now available, and you can pick up the song, and I appreciate that contribution of whatever it is, $1.90, whatever, to do that, because majority of the proceeds are going to children with cancers and illnesses that St. Jude's sponsors and supports. And I would love for you to support that. And my motto about this whole thing is, it ain't about me. It's about us. And that's what makes this the most powerful project of my life.
That is what's up. Skip, I want to thank you for this interview, man. And, thank you for your contribution for creating a bright spot during a somewhat dismal period in human history. That's an absolutely fantastic collaboration of artists that you were able to arrange together to put together for this song. So,
thank you
without any further ado, sir, I am going to wish you well. Thank you so much for being on the Balcony Show.
Thank you for having me.
There you go, brother. Now, everybody, here you go. People, get ready. Let's give it a listen.
Yes, it is. People get ready. There's a train coming. You don't need no baggage. You just get on board. All you need is a little faith to hear the diesels humming. You don't need no ticket. You just thank the Lord. You just thank the Lord. Yeah. So people get ready for the train to Jordan. Picking the train.
I can hear the diesels humming. Change is coming. Stop the hate from overrunning. There's a new way we can make a brighter day. Show the people how to pray. Let them know the train is coming.
Of our show where we showcase debut singles and returning guests. And your host is Donna Gallucci. So, here we go.
Hey everyone, this is Donna Gallucci, and before I get into the music, I have a few reminders for everyone out there listening. Just want to remind everyone about our Reverb Nation campaign that's still going on until November 7th.
Yeah. And we, really, that's kind of like the only way you're going to get on.
Yeah, please send us your
music. We're coming to the end of the year now, and to make sure that you get a slot on the show if you're interested in being on our show.
Is this our last Reverb campaign?
For the year.
For the year,
Wow.
Yep, we're wrapping it up. So
boy.
Please get us your submissions, send
You can
them
go
to our website.
Right.
Yep.
And the link's right on the front page. So
There you go.
Yep, and you might be on our show, so that's really cool. And the last thing I'd like to tell everyone out there is that we have a new song by a past guest on our show called The New Realm.
Crazy duo.
They're
You're gonna
so
love 'em.
good. They're so good. And this track was actually mastered at Abbey Road Studios, which
How
is
cool is
really
that?
cool.
That is
Really
very
cool.
neat.
And it is beautifully done, I must say. Very well produced and beautifully mastered. So
Yeah, they were on several years ago. I've been following them. This is one of the ones that I've been following for several years. But during COVID, he wrote me and said, "Hey, we're making some new music." So I said, "Well, keep me in the loop when you do."
Mhm.
So here it is.
Awesome.
That's a really great song. So sit back and relax and enjoy this new song from The New Realm called Live Your Life for You.
It's hard to tell when it's over. You can try to outrun the silence, but you'll know when no one's on your side. She spent her life living for others, didn't even make time for lovers. But people move on when a well runs dry. So she's gone, 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 'cause it was wrong, wrong, wrong. So she's driving, made to grow up too fast. Now this pain won't last. She'll be smiling. It's hard to change your direction when no one offers a attraction, and it's tough when something holds you back. She never got what she needed. The more she gave, the less she received. And sometimes you've got to crash to get back on track. So she's gone, 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 'cause it was wrong, wrong, wrong. So she's driving, made to grow up too fast. Now this pain won't last. She'll be smiling. So now if she doesn't want to keep her plans, you know she'll break them. Ain't it funny all the things that life can make you do? And if you find a better path to lead, you can just take it. Perspectives change as time keeps on marching through. 'Cause you gotta live life for you. You gotta live life for you. Stay on the road less taken. There are times when you've got to do what you got to do and live your life for you. 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 Live your life for you.
And we've come to the ending of another great show. Wow, wow. Thank you, Chesney Claire, for being a part of the show. Wish you much continued success. She's a rising star. You're going to want to follow her. Skip Martin, what a great collaboration. Get out there, people. Support that. St. Jude's is always, number one for children. And what a great thing.
Great
Only
charity.
9% goes to admin there. So it's certainly one, and with everything that's going on right now with kids and stuff like that,
no doubt.
it's certainly one to keep on. We'll put the post on our website, and I'll get something up on Facebook, so you'll be able to get to it quickly. And with that, I think that's it. Any additions?
I think that's about where we're at there.
On that note, I'm going to say good night, everybody, from the Balcony Show. We'll catch you next week. We're going to end things with a song from one of my favorite singers. Of course, I have a lot of them. Kerry Goodhind, The Shallow.
A girl who draws you to come in. Those eyes that stare is mesmerizing. It's everything. She always plays you by the rules, keeps up her game so she can never lose. You will only lose, but I have seen her make you weak for them. down to your knees so that she can drag you up to start again. Some girls just make a name, filling up their pride, dialing down the shame, and they take whatever the consequence may be. Well, some girls just have to have, and it makes no difference if it's good or bad. And I hope one day you will see eventually. I've seen the way she swings her hair, her clothes skin tight, as she don't give a damn. No, she don't care. She drives you to the very edge, foot down, brakes on, you turn to a start again, again and again. But I have seen her break your mind, watched you get left behind. Figure this out one more time and you might win. Some girls just make a name, filling up their pride, dialing down the shame, and they take whatever the consequence may be. Well, some girls just have to have, and it makes no difference if it's good or bad. And I hope one day you will see eventually. Some girls are just bad, some are sad, they're mad. Some girls are just wrong, they're all strong, they don't belong, and nor does she. Some girls just make a name, filling up their pride, dialing down the shame, and they take whatever the consequence may be. Well, some girls just have to have, and it makes no difference if it's good or bad. And I hope one day you will see eventually. Some girls are just bad, some are sad, they're mad. Some girls are just wrong, they're unstrong, they don't belong, and nor does she.
And that's what's up.